But even Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see it's an agenda. It's an insidious agenda. It's nefarious and it's dark overall. Now, the tentacles of the negativity and the gatekeeping efforts has caused nothing but pure confusion, mayhem, and just straight up BS from the top to the bottom.
Welcome to my channel, baby. Sip Sensibility. Welcome to my channel, baby. Sip Sensibility.
Hey, this is Sensibility Speaks. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So as we all know by this juncture, Martell posted a rant in efforts to refute the allegations from the court documents that have been circulating around, to which, in my opinion, he failed miserably. Let me repeat that. He failed miserably, and rightfully so. He said in his video, "Have I ever abused my children, or have I ever abused anyone?" Sir, in my opinion, that would be an overwhelming yes, based upon the preponderance of the evidence found on the show. He yelled and argued with Melody on numerous occasions on live TV for all to witness. He had to be held back several times when in Vegas because he couldn't contain his emotions and self-regulate. When they had that cash trip in Vegas and they were all at the pool and the producer had to go get Marceau because they were in the kitchen, him and Melody, he yelling and screaming at her, and Destiny just looking simple standing there beside him, as opposed to standing with Melody, okay? Right? And Marceau had to pull him back because it looked like he was about to attack her. And let's not even discuss the emotional abuse hurled at Melody, and the kids too, for that matter, okay? The verbal abuse. So, yeah. Are you abusive? Hell yeah. It's not always relegated to physical abuse. But the court documents say something different. But I'm not going to show the court documents. I'm not going to go there. Hell, this Bama even yelled at Miss Nell because he thought that she was siding with Melody as opposed to siding with him. You supposed to be my friend. F her, child. He's a piece of ish. But what I also consider to be abusive, contentious, misogynistic, and just downright low is where it says the father continues to disseminate information to bloggers concerning the previous custody case, therefore placing the minor children in the middle of the parties' disputes and litigation. The father continues to use corporal punishment that is excessive and abusive toward the minor children, included but not limited to choking, grabbing, punching the minor son, hitting all the children, pulling, twisting them. The father has refused to follow the court order as he stopped therapy between him and his minor son. Okay? Child, I will dip into that part a little bit in a bit, but then there was another part that I thought was just downright egregious where, and I'm going to paraphrase it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so here it is. It says, the father constantly has minor children around his paramour, talking about Miss Carey, who has threatened the mother and allows for her daughter to bully and taunt the minor children of the father. The mother fears that continued contact between the children and the father's paramour will cause confusion and emotional distress for the minor children. Additionally, the father's promiscuity was an issue during the divorce, and the mother avers that she is concerned for the children's well-being while in the father's care. Pretty much in a nutshell, what woman would want her kids to be around her ex's mistress, current, or whatever you want to characterize her as, if she has tried to bully, taunt, come for you as the mother and fucking with you, okay? To the point where she's damn near obsessed. You wouldn't trust her around your damn children either. But anyway, all of that I consider to be abuse. So for him to richly say that he hasn't abused anyone, oh no. Au contraire, mon frère. Contraire, mon frère. Okay? But I will say this, when it comes to Ariane's daughter, if she is in fact attempting to bully the 4-piece nuggets, that's learned behavior from her mother, because she's probably seen her mother act in ways that weren't too kind And this is allegedly, in my opinion, to the kids. And she may be following suit, okay? We know children are like sponges and they absorb information of what they see and hear. And she could be mimicking her mother, okay? So we ain't saying nothing bad about the little girl, but I pray that she's not doing that, okay? Child. But I will say this. His hate and disdain for Melody is far greater than the love he claims to purport for the kids. Let me repeat that again for the slow people in the back. His hate and disdain for Melody is far greater than the love that he claims to purport and have for his kids. Okay? But I'm going somewhere with this. So stay with me because the title of the video is called Gatekeepers. Okay? So, and as we all know, he has been on a smear campaign to tarnish her reputation ever since she left that toxic union, ever since she left the marriage. In my opinion, someone with a normal psyche will lick their wounds, admit defeat, acknowledge their wrongdoings, and exercise a bit of introspection and self-reflection. But more importantly, they would move the fuck on. Okay? Plain and simple, point blank period, they would move on. Since you were the cause for the demise of the marriage, then you should take the brunt of the responsibility and accountability. But no, not him. Okay? He wants to single-handedly destroy this woman. And he has also, over the years, galvanized his flying monkeys to do the same. And we all know that. We saw how she was treated on his show. And we all know how his paramour, his baby mama, how she has attacked Melody over the years. We're well aware of that. All right. But in true narcissistic fashion, he's trying to flip the script and share the admonishments and his wrongdoings with Melody. So case in point, we know he cheated for several years. We get it. We got it. They've been divorced, what, about 4 years now? And his response to that is, well, she cheated too. The fuck? And if she did, she should have, because you cheated on her first, Bama. But according to the court documents, and I'll just read this little excerpt, and as stated previously, there shall be no corporal punishment administered to the children for the father's edification. Corporal punishment shall include spanking, slapping, pinching, pulling, twisting, hitting with an object, and forcing a child to consume any unpleasant substance, such as soap or hot sauce, etc. Okay? Let me repeat that. It says, there shall be no corporal punishment administered to the children for the father's edification. Not Melody's edification, the father. Okay, but yet he said on his live video that he nor Melody are supposed to discipline or spank the kids or use corporal punishment, however he worded that. So you see the trickery that he's trying to do? So all of the dastardly, insidious things that he's done, he's trying to flip the script to say she did it too, or we did it. He don't want to take accountability for anything because as he's down in hell, burning in flames, he want to make sure he pull her ass with him. But see, that's not going to happen, okay? But what gets me, and let me just kind of get to my point here. I know based upon journalistic integrity, some bloggers tend not to insert their opinions so as not to seem biased. However, in my opinion, if you simply report the facts, the data, okay, as it were, the truth is the light and it speaks for itself. Again, the truth is the light and it speaks for itself, period. And I find it truly disturbing that larger content creators such as DJ Richie Sky, and I believe even Kempire, have been contacted by the powers that be and advised to remove their videos of them covering Melody and Martell's court proceedings and the ugly facts within. And I feel it's effed up. But that being said, I also find it truly disturbing in the same vein. It's really effed up that a larger content creator with over 500,000 subscribers, she drugged the hell out of Melody, hither yon, and even questioned little sugar mama's paternity, listening to some bullshiggity or listening to misinformation and false information, in my opinion. Now, is she taking her video down? I know she paused the comments because people were digging in her ass, okay, for even bringing the kids into it in that fashion and listening to those false narratives. It's just too much. And let's get into the gatekeeping piece of it all. So you have a network, a production team, or I'm not even going to call names, okay? I'll just call them the powers that be, that's trying to control the narrative and trying to ensure that they protect their boy, allegedly, and all of his misgivings and wrongdoings and abuse allegations. He's to be protected as you go on tours and shit with him in the past and trying to relegate what larger content creators can say. But even Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see it's an agenda. It's an insidious agenda. It's nefarious and it's dark overall. Now, the tentacles of the negativity and the gatekeeping efforts has caused nothing but pure confusion, mayhem, and just straight up BS from the top to the bottom. But I also find it ironic that that same negativity has a ripple effect and has trickled down to the smaller content creators, okay? Even so much so, you got the infighting, and it's a whole divide and conquer scheme. I mean, let's be clear. And all of us who are critical thinkers should know that. Us millimeters, or some of you may not call yourself millimeters, but you support Melody the long way, right? But however you characterize yourself, it's a divide and conquer strategy, right? Hell, I even had somebody comment on my goddamn page asking me about my allegiance to Melody. I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Ever since I started making videos, it has been in support of Melody Cherie and me just going in, maybe on a cast, Martell, depending on who the fuck it was at the time and what was going on in social media, the show, Ariane, whoever the fuck. You know, I said what the fuck I said when I said it in the video. So I'm like, clearly you hadn't been following me long to fucking question me whether or not I have allegiance or whether or not I support or if I'm a true millimeter. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Do you fucking support her is the goddamn question. Or are you a goddamn agent of chaos, again, trying to divide and conquer? Now, I responded back and I looked again, the bitch deleted the comment. I wish I would have screenshot the shit. But I'm like, don't come on my page with that motherfucking bullshit, okay? Asking, do I support Melody? Hell yeah, I support Melody. Shit, you can look at my goddamn videos and tell I support Melody. But you see how the negativity has trickled down? Do I support other content creators? Absolutely. I give clicks, views, and I watch their videos when I can, in between shit, working and doing my own damn videos. Absolutely. Especially the ones who are millimeters in support of Melody. I support them in solidarity. I absolutely do. Okay? So again, don't drop down in my comments. Don't come in my goddamn DMs. Don't contact me by email. No way, shape, form, or fashion fucking questioning me whether or not I support Melody. Just don't fucking do it. Okay? Because you will get cursed the fuck out and blocked. Okay? But I find it ironic. Shit, I was telling my damn husband, I done bought so much goddamn stuff from the collaboration with Melody and Jay Bolin over the years since she started collaborating with him, at least on this platform that I know of. Shit, I can write that shit off on my damn taxes. Ask me, do I goddamn support? Hell yeah, I support. But anyway, but on a lighter note, just to kind of keep it positive, and let me kind of come back down. But yeah, I don't like the gatekeeping. I don't like the negativity. I don't like the people playing millimeter goddamn police. And I'm thinking it's trolls. I'm hoping it's trolls and not true millimeters being goddamn millimeter police, questioning people whether or not they support. Like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you is a question. Questioning whether or not somebody support. You support how you fucking support and let others goddamn do what they want to do in terms of how they support. Because the last time I goddamn checked, we're all fucking grown damn women and men. The last time I damn checked. And ain't nobody paying nobody fucking bills over here. Okay? Anywho, child, let me bring it back down. So I love that video that Melody put up where she had millimeters and Queen Sheba and other content creators. I can't remember everybody's name or whatever. It was very positive yesterday. It was words of inspiration. It was very motivational. And that's the type of stuff I like to see. You know, to balance out the negativity, you got to vibrate higher. You got to be on a higher plane. You can't sink down to low negativity. You just can't do it. You just can't. But every now and then, you got to cuss a motherfucker out. You just do. Every now and then. Especially if they fucking tried it. And especially when you mind your goddamn business and you don't F with people. But I will say this, I appreciate my subscribers because all in all, the encounters that I've had with them in the comment section, because I do like to engage and acknowledge people, because if you took the time to listen to my video, then I'm going to acknowledge you, you know, because my channel's small enough at this point to where I can almost acknowledge anyone if they comment. Yeah, and I definitely appreciate my subscribers. Love them the long way. Appreciate the support through and through. It's just a shame because I believe that's what the powers that be, they want us to go in on each other, from the subscribers to the content creators, all the way up from the small to large. If we support Melody, they want us to be negative. They want the infighting. They want the bullshit. I, for one, I'm just not going to give it to them, but just don't get me fucked up. That's all I got to say. You know, coming on my page with some bullshit. That's all I got to say. But anyway, when it comes to that video that Martell put up, that was straight bullshiggity. That was damage control. I think he made it worse. A hit dog will holler. He was trying to goddamn mansplain himself, but in true narcissistic fashion. He tried to flip the script on Melody. Oh, she trying to take my kids away from me. She's trying to do this. Motherfucker, you started all this. You took her to court, tried to blindside her, and tried to get full custody of the kids first. Okay, and the way that she found out is when she tried to do a name change, and they wouldn't allow her to do that back then because she had a open court case or pending court case or upcoming, shall I say, court case. Y'all know what I mean, at the time. And for those of us that followed, you know, we have been following pretty closely, and we have been supporting her, okay, through action and prayer all along the way, right? Ooh, child. So only thing I can say is, for those of us who consider ourselves millimeters and Melody supporters, keep supporting our sister. Keep her in prayer because, as she said, for every 5 demons, 10 blessings. And she has been blessed beyond measure. And we got to vibrate high and continue to do so. But every fucking now and then, you got to come and cuss a motherfucker out if that's what you got to do. But you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that. Okay? Anyway, keep it cute, people, and let's support Melody Cherie. Okay. All right. This is Sensibility Speaks. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.
This is my regular. I'm talking